Your ego is not you. It wears your face like a mask. It whispers in your voice. It eats your future while you make excuses. It is a parasite, feeding on your fear, disguising itself as wisdom. A tyrant sitting on your throne. A jailer locking the door and handing you the key just to watch you refuse it. Now imagine this. You stand in a chamber of stone. A mask is nailed to the wall, glowing faintly with your own features. The torchlight flickers. The mask begins to crack. Behind it, something vast and silent waits. This is not fantasy. This is the truth of your mind. Most people never realize they are ruled by this shadow king, but now you see it. And once you see it, you cannot go back. What you're about to hear will either save your life or destroy everything you thought you were. The mask does not crack quietly. It screams. It screams when you try to change. It screams when you attempt something new. That voice in your head telling you to wait. That hesitation before you speak. That endless scroll when you should be building. That sudden craving when you swore you were done. You start the project but never finish it. You replay the same argument in your head for years. You sabotage the relationship, then call it destiny. That is not accident. That is the parasite protecting itself. It convinces you comfort is noble. It convinces you hesitation is wisdom. It convinces you fear is safety. And every time you obey, the mask tightens its grip. Most people never escape. They live and die inside the walls their ego built for them. Prisoners applauding their own chains. But you are not most people. Because the chamber you now stand in is a ritual of exposure. The false king is revealed. And what comes next will shock you. The mask has always been hunted. Across the world, every culture forged rituals to kill it. Shamans would break the initiate down, strip them of name and story, tear them into nothing, so they could be reborn as more than they were. The death of the self was never a metaphor. It was the price of vision. You had to die before you could truly see. Alone in the wilderness, buried in the dark, confronted by spirits that wore your fears as faces. Every true initiation demanded ego death. Because without it, you were still a puppet, still ruled by the parasite. And this is not ancient history. It is the same trial you face now in your own mind. The same false king standing in the doorway. But today, we have a new kind of map. Neuroscience has uncovered what the ancients enacted. And when you see it, the mask begins to fracture. The ego calls itself your protector. But in truth, it is a cult leader. It rewrites your memories to keep its story alive. It projects your flaws onto others, so you never confront them. It blinds you with certainty, so you never question the script. This is why you can know the answer and still do the opposite. Why you chase what hurts you and avoid what heals you? The ego is not a single thought. It is a system, a loop of defense mechanisms, denial, repression, projection, all designed to keep its mask intact. It would rather sabotage your future than risk its own death. It convinces you the cage is safety. It convinces you the enemy is outside, never inside. And with every excuse, every hesitation, every self-deception, the parasite grows stronger. This is not weakness, this is architecture. It is the way your mind was built. But what was built can be dismantled. And here the science becomes brutal. Because neuroscience reveals exactly how this parasite survives. And it reveals the crack where you can kill it. The occult called it the mask. Jung called it the ego. A small circle drawn inside the vastness of the self. Neuroscience calls it the default mode network. Different names for the same tyrant. A circuit in your brain that tells your story. It stitches the past to the present. It predicts the future by replaying the old. It is the inner narrator, the endless commentator, the voice that says, I. When the default mode network dominates, you are trapped in its hallucination. And here lies the secret. This network is not reality. It is a ritual. Every thought, every memory, every judgment is a symbolic act, repeated until it feels like truth. The ancients built ceremonies to shatter the mask. Today, neuroscience measures the same rupture on fMRI scans when the DMN goes silent, during deep meditation, in the chaos of psychedelics, in moments of flow. This is ego death in scientific language. The mask dissolves, the false king vanishes, and something larger moves through you. But you do not need temples or drugs to reach it. You need only the right disruption. A pattern break so sharp it tears the mask away. And I will show you how. Now we tear the mask. Right here. Right now. Close your eyes if you can. Take 6 slow breaths. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Again. Deeper. Let the sound vibrate in your chest. That hum is your ward. It pushes the parasite back. Now open your eyes. Choose one object in front of you. A candle. A cup. The screen itself. Stare into it without blinking. Hold that gaze for 10 seconds. Let the mask panic. You will feel it. The voice will tell you to look away. Do not. Now speak aloud the thought that has been hounding you. The fear. The excuse. The story that repeats. Say it once, and then name it. Not me. Again. Not me. The mask fractures when you name it. Finally, place your hand on your chest and whisper this vow. When this parasite whispers, I act anyway. That is your if-then command. a ritual installed in the circuitry of your brain. The false king hates this vow. But the moment you spoke it, the prison cracked, and you felt it. This is what it feels like when the mask breaks. The silence, the sharp edge of clarity, the weight that lifts when the parasite falls away. You notice the colors sharpen. The air feels alive again. Ideas arrive unchained. Action becomes simple. No inner debate. No prison guard whispering hesitation. This is the taste of freedom. Not mystical, not metaphor. Your brain itself rewiring in the absence of the false king. But do not mistake this moment for final victory. The parasite does not die easily. It waits in the corners. It learns your patterns. And the moment you forget, it will wear your face again. Ego death is not a single strike. It is a practice, a war of attrition against the mask that has ruled you since birth. And only those who repeat the rite claim the throne that was always theirs. You were never meant to serve a mask. You were meant to wear the crown yourself. The parasite sat on your throne, whispering orders, making you bow to your own fear. But the throne is empty now, and it waits for you. This is your initiation. Seal it with a vow. Type these words in the comments so they live beyond this moment. I am not my ego. That vow is a sigil. The act of writing it makes it real. And if you felt the crack in the mask today, mark the moment with a timestamp. Let the others see that the rite worked. Because this channel is not a channel. It is a circle, and you are now inside it. Subscribe if you choose to continue the work. We will hunt the parasite where it hides deepest. But for now, stand in the silence and remember, you are not the mask. You are the one who shattered it. If this video shifted something in your mind, you're ready for the next level. Download my free ritual guide in the description. No catch, just pure psychological alchemy you can use tonight. If you want to go deeper, hit the initiation playlist. It's your step-by-step journey into breaking unconscious patterns and mastering your own mind. Both links are waiting below. Your transformation starts now. Until next time.